Welcome back. Well, time now for a real blast from the past. In April 1975, Calendar was invited to the opening of a new radio station. 77 North had claimed to be the most exclusive radio station in the world.
Yeah, so that was the reason that our own Alan Hardwick, yes, he was working for us even back then, travelled to Heckmondwike, where he met DJ Brian Barr and roving reporter Martin Sheard to investigate those claims.
Here we are in 77. That was a beautiful record. #1, Steely Dan. We're going out right outside now to on 77's outside broadcast unit to Martin Sheard out there. Are you there, Martin?
Fast, actual, first, factual.
Thank you very much, Brian. Now to do some interviews. What do you think of a radio station at Heckmondwike?
Yes, I think it's a good idea.
We've got nothing in Heckmondwike that's special. I think this will do good for Heckmondwike.
Now back to Brian with the studio.
Here we go, the present #5 sound. Wings and a number called Junior Star.
Hello, this is Martin Sheard at 10 o'clock on 77 Studios.
Fast, actual, first, factual.
Council tenants who are reluctant to apply for rent rebates because of the inquiries into their financial standing shouldn't lose this benefit, said Mr. K.R. Davey, Kirklees Housing Director. Weather word is 6 degrees centigrade, 44 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cold, but it's sunny.
Thanks, Martin, for the news there. We've got Alan Hardwick in the studio, and he's come to have a look at the system. You like it?
I like it very much, Brian, yes. It's tremendous. How much did it cost you?
Oh, it cost about £30 for this system. £30 to build.
How'd you pay for it?
Well, pocket money, you know. We didn't collect it all in one mass. We collected it one piece a week, sort of thing.
But look, you've got no listeners at all. Nobody listens to this. What's the point of it?
Well, I mean, it's just something to do. It's better than going around the streets kicking people in, you know, like.
Now, Martin, you're the newscaster in this station.
They're just coming over and helping him. It started me doing my own shows and doing news for his show and him doing news for mine. And that's it, really.
I noticed that you talk with a sort of mock American accent. Why?
It's supposed to be Americanised, this station. Because down in Stevenage, they talk, if you ever hear any of their tapes, a lot more Americanised than us.
How big do you think you're going to be here? Big as Radio 1?
Oh, no, not yet. But I think we'll get that far, I hope. If the government let us have a licence. We'll get back to that. Anyway, thanks there, Alan. We'll get back on to the super hit 10. Present #1 sound coming up now. On the great mountain of music, Brian Barr taking you through. This is 77, your station.
Well, joining us in the studio, hiding his eyes, 22 years on, is Brian. Does that really make you cringe?
Yeah,
Why?
just a bit.
Why?
Well, greyer hair now and obviously a lot older, but it was
A long time ago.
a long time
22
ago.
years ago. A bit of a Donny Osmond lookalike, I think, there, to be honest.
Very nice of you to say so.
Now, tell me, why did you have a radio station in your bedroom that wasn't broadcasting to anybody, and you had American accents?
We were the sister station, supposedly, of a station in Stevenage, as Martin explained, called 77 South. And we'd stolen all their jingles, and so we had all their identity, and we had to play their jingles, so we were 77 North.
Right. Now, it was obviously great fun, because you continued that into your working life as you got older. Tell us a little bit about what you've been up to.
Worked for the BBC, first job, and then moved on to commercial radio in Bradford, and then to various other stations, Peterborough, South Wales, moved a lot around the country.
But radio's always been your fascination, hasn't it, really?
Indeed, indeed.
Now, what are you doing now? Because you've moved on. You're still within the radio network, aren't you? But in a slightly different way.
That's right. We, my company writes software for radio stations to play out their commercials, and we used to have the old 8-track cartridges.
Oh, yes, I remember
tape.
those, yes.
But now it's all done by computer, and all the music and all the commercials and the jingles come from a little disc.
Now, what about Martin? We saw Martin there. Now, he's still actually in the Heckman White O. Do you keep in touch?
No, I haven't seen Martin for probably about 10 years.
Right.
But I understand he still lives where he used to live.
So can you imagine the horror on his face if he's sitting in his living room this evening and sees himself
Not as much,
as a young lad?
as much horror as I saw.
Thank you very much indeed for coming in. We wish you all the best.
Thank you for inviting me.
And we hopefully won't have any more little shocks to show you. Thanks very much indeed, Brian. Thank you.
All right, now it's time for Ian Clayton to utter those.